Hey, it's Emily, and today I'm talking about something that I know so many of us face, that long and often frustrating job search process. Now, if you're feeling like it's taking forever and you're feeling anxious or discouraged, first off, you're not alone. And that's why today I've got 9 practical tips to help you stay focused, calm, and motivated while you're in the thick of it. We're about to dive in, but first I want to thank the sponsor of this video for making it possible, Express Pros. Express Pros is one of the staffing industry analysts' largest global staffing firms who believe in helping professionals discover valuable jobs by matching them up to their top clients' job openings. I'll share more about how they can help you land a job quicker in a few minutes. Now, as your certified life and career coach, the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is extend yourself some compassion. The job search process can be tough, but being hard on yourself will only make it harder. So be sure to remind yourself that finding the right role takes time and that it's okay to feel discouraged at times. The key is not to let that discourage you from seeing your value or halting your job search altogether. I want you to take time to feel the anger, the frustration, and the grief. Don't stuff it in. And after you vent or release your emotions, I want you to come back to the mirror and treat yourself with the same kindness and patience that you would offer a close friend who's in the same exact situation. Second, set realistic expectations. Sometimes we fall into the trap of thinking that we'll land a job in a couple of months. And when that doesn't happen, because we made up an arbitrary deadline, we feel like failures. We tell ourselves stories like we're not smart enough or capable enough. The truth is, a job search can take longer than expected, and that's perfectly normal. Be patient with the process and give yourself time. Instead of setting that deadline for when you should have a job, I want you to focus on answering these questions every morning. Today, I feel excited to blank in my personal life. Today, I feel excited to blank to further my job search journey. As long as you're working on a small aligned step each day, your success is inevitable. Third, learn how to manage your anxious thoughts. It's so natural to feel anxious when you don't have control over the outcome, but you can control how you respond to those thoughts. So start by noticing whenever you're feeling anxious and take a moment to breathe. We are masters at catastrophizing situations like, I got laid off, oh my God, I'm going to be homeless, and oh my gosh, I'll have to sell everything and get a job at McDonald's. Our mind will jump to worst case scenarios from 0 to 100. So catch yourself whenever this happens and you're starting to future pace. Bring yourself back into the present moment and express gratitude for what's going right in your life. What are you grateful? Whether it's for having internet, having a computer, your electricity is paid for, you have friends, all 10 fingers, whatever it may be. Bring yourself back to remind yourself that you care about your well-being and you're a great problem solver. Remember, you've overcome challenges in the past and you can certainly do it again right now. All right, tip number 4 is focus on what's within your control. There's plenty of things about your job search that you can't control, like how fast an employer responds or how many applicants there are. But there are also plenty of things that you can control. You can refine your resume, sharpen your interview skills, and expand your network. So keep your energy directed towards those things and let go of the rest. The 5th is to create practical steps for your job search. So this means not to sit in front of the computer all day and apply to every job listing you see. Instead, take a beat, create a strategy, break the process down into daily or weekly actions. Maybe one day you start focusing on your LinkedIn profile, the next day is dedicated to networking, and another day to sending applications. Having a structure will help you feel more productive and reduce that overwhelming feeling of, am I doing enough? On that note, I want to share more about how today's sponsor wants to help you with your job search. Express Pro specializes in all kinds of employment opportunities, including accounting, engineering, IT, sales, marketing, HR, and legal sector positions. These positions include full-time, part-time, temporary, and remote positions, and if you're contracted with them, they offer benefits starting day one. Express Employment Professionals works with job seekers to help them find the right job for their skills and experience. So take a look at their website now. I'll link their job listings in the description box below and register with them. It's free to work with Express Pros to find your next job, so visit your local office or get in touch with a recruiter to share what you're looking for. You never know when the perfect match will come along. Number 6 is to zoom out and make sure you don't over-identify with your career or your status. It's so easy to feel like your career defines who you are, but you're so much more than your job title or your employment status. So I want to remind you that you have inherent worth, regardless of whether or not you've secured a job offer yet. I want you to take time to reflect on what else brings meaning and joy into your life. Whether that's relationships, hobbies, spirituality, think about all the other things you are rather than just an employee. Moving on to number 7, I want you to find ways to take care of your mind, body, and soul. So if your job search is wearing you down, it's important to prioritize your overall well-being. Get outside, journal, exercise, eat well, meditate, do whatever makes you feel good. The more you take care of yourself, the better you'll feel emotionally and physically, which will keep you energized for the long haul. Relaxation and rest are productive because no one can job search 8 hours a day, and if you do, you're going to be triggered by the littlest rejection email. I'd rather you fuel yourself with feelings of excitement and positive energy so that you can let that transmute into each conversation you have or application that you submit. Number 8 is trusting in something greater than you. Whether you're spiritual or religious, it's really powerful to remind yourself that there is something bigger at play and that the universe, God, Allah, or whoever you believe in doesn't conspire to see you suffer. You gotta have faith and trust that when one door closes, another door opens. And I know sometimes it's easier said than done, but when you believe there's always a path that unfolds for you is when you can start to detach. My favorite motto to live by when I feel I have zero control is, it is this or something better. It's gonna be this or something better. Finally, don't forget to celebrate the small wins. Whether it's landing an interview, getting great feedback on your resume, taking consistent action, or simply getting out of bed, every step forward is worth acknowledging. This isn't just about landing the job, it's about building resilience and perseverance along the way. So there you have it, 9 practical tips to help you stay calm and motivated when your job search is taking longer than expected. Let me know in the comments which tip you're putting into action today, and if this resonated with you, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend who might need it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you got this.